Good morning, everyone. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Good Saturday morning. Thanks for hanging out here at Saturday Morning Hawk Tunes. Can you tell I got new lights? I got two newer LED lights on Amazon. I think they give too much shadow though. Maybe. I'm getting a lot of shadow from my frames here. Might have to lower them. Two Amazon newer lights from Amazon Prime Day. They worked pretty well. They're really bright too, and they're not gonna get as hot as my old ones because they're LEDs. The old ones were big CFL lights, which were just insane on the temperature and everything. Let me tweet out that we are live. Put it on all my socials so everyone knows, hey, he's live. Let's go hang out. GIF. Saturday. I'm just gonna search any random Saturday GIFs. That's a good one. Let's use that. I have to do the HTTPS, or else Discord doesn't. Or else Discord doesn't do it for some reason. What is it? / That's what it is. Yeah, Discord only takes the real long URL for some reason. You guys tell I came out of bed like 5 minutes ago? It was a very, very last minute. Not that I didn't want to stream, I just couldn't fall asleep last night for some reason. I was like, ugh, I can't wake up. Let's see, put it there. I guess we can put it on some Discords too. Sure, why not? It's already on my Discord, which is good because that's the most important Discord. That's where you guys are. Let's put it in here. I actually get good traction from some of these. A lot of people are really nice in these Discords. So if you ever want to stream, just like join some Discord communities that you want to be a part of. And everyone's real cool when you start posting your stuff. Posting your things. Twitch. All right. That's where I'll put them. Boom. I guess that's all. Yes, those are the only places. I guess there's one in here too. I guess. Put it right there. Smack dab there. I'm really happy that our Discord's grown a lot since it started. And I really think one of the catalysts of that is the making the free stream overlay for Halloween. I think a lot of people would dig it. What's up, Hooked on Henshins? How's it going? You hanging out with your sweet D3 Digivice? Yeah, I think the catalyst for it is a lot of people joined for that free stream overlay, but they also like drop it in the stream every now and then, so that makes me excited, happy. Pull that up. All right. I'm in the dream at work, brought it with me. When I worked in an office, my desk was just filled with stuff because I'm like, oh, this will make this more bearable. So I just dropped a ton of stuff Dropped a ton of money to get like, and it's still at my desk at the office. I don't think I brought it back when we went home. Like little Mega Man action figures, Mega Man NT Warrior. I don't know if anybody remembers that show, but I love that show. Bunch of fig arts on my desk at work. What's up, Solar Storm? Fig arts I brought back. I think the Mega Man NT Warrior is gone. Work at a grocery store during COVID. Help me. Wait, you're watching me at work right now at the grocery store? That's a hard job. Rewatching yesterday's stream. Which stream? On lunch. Okay, cool. Just making sure. I didn't know if you were like scanning stuff and had me in the corner right there, which would have been pretty cool. Open Twitch app, but it's not working for me here. Champed up. Oh, was that yesterday for you? It was 2 days ago for us. Wish. Yeah. Me too. I mean, at least you have a job. I kind of wish I had a job at this point. At this point, my boss, we were like, man, COVID's coming. We should, what's it called? We should go home. And he was like, yeah, it's fine. We'll be back in 2 weeks. 2 weeks to a month, we'll come back. It has been 7 months since I worked in an office at this point. If I had a job, which I guess is kind of okay, because if I didn't, I would have not started this. Not started this stream or making content. Wouldn't have been that bored. Uno reverse card I made destroyed me. That was like hilarious. We were all dying at that. We all thought it would be short. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Go back to work at the office for the first time since April next week. Good on ya. Are you excited at least to like get out of the house and go back to the office? My sister, they live in Arizona. My little sister just went back to like school, which is crazy because like, and I was talking to my mom last night. They went back to school 2 days ago. Yeah, they went back to school Thursday. Friday got a call home that the school had their first case of COVID, which obviously like didn't happen because they were at school. Because it's like way too early to know. But yeah, like it's just the risk you run. Wait, school, like real school? Yeah, like real school, like in person, in class, sitting down school, like full time. Yeah, Arizona's crazy. Frontier has so many Toku vibes, it's nuts. Frontier is the one, yeah, because Frontier they fuse, right? My favorite's always been Tamers. Tamers, like, listen, there's not one Digimon game in the world where it will give me the option to pick Terriermon, and I won't pick Terriermon 10 times out of 10. Terriermon is my jam, all full stop, all the way. Like what Aladdin said, sometimes you gotta just take risks. It's true. And like, I don't know if they're gonna go back to school after this week, but they tried it. Bree, my fiance, is a teacher here in Los Angeles County. And I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it right here. That's basically a whiteboard that she uses. We covered it up a little bit for Halloween. Apparently you can still see it on her stream, but that's a whiteboard right there that she uses to teach. And she teaches from right there during the day, which is why I don't run many streams during the day. And they are going to be teaching like through the end of the year at least. No partners, just evolve yourself. Guilmon is a baby. Dude, Guilmon, I remember watching that for the first time, those first couple episodes, where he like makes Guilmon out of the card for himself and then brings Guilmon to life, and Guilmon's like just super hungry and he's hard to hide and everything. I'm like, in my mind as a kid, I was like, this could happen to me. Like, man, I want my own Digimon. I want to create a Digimon. It's like one of a kind for me. in OC. I want to create some OC Digimon. So that way, it'll come to life and it'll be mine. Yeah, just straight up draws it. A literal god. A literal god. And you know what? I loved it. Tamers, my favorite season. I will say that. I don't think it's the best season, but it's definitely my favorite. It's definitely my favorite season. And then Gallantmon, yeah. Guilmon is a very, very good change of pace from Vmon, who got like 3 Digi Eggs for no reason. Like, coming hot off the heels of Ty and Matt, and you're like, oh man, their friendship, their bond, and they become friggin'. And then, like, Vmon gets both eggs, the friendship and courage egg? Nah, dude. That's not how this works. There's a little bit of hundreds of Pokemon characters there. I really like the Pokemon Fuser that people have now, because they may come up with some funny stuff, and the pictures that come out of it is always just like super like, kill me. Any picture you combine with Muck is always like that. Let's see. Memory. Only in Stanlet equals Hitler. Yeah, and they're always hilarious. Like, if you combine Butterfree with anything, it's always butt something. Season 2 became the Davis and Ken show. See, a lot of people complain that, and like for the reboot anime, it wholeheartedly is the Tai and Agumon show. But a lot of people complain, oh, the first season's just the Tai and Matt show. But I think the first season, everyone I meet has different favorite characters from the first season. You meet a lot of people that love Sora. You meet a lot of people that love Kari. TK is a favorite. But I guarantee if you talk to a lot of people about season 2, they won't know who Yoli is. They won't know who Cody is. They will name Davis and maybe Ken. I feel like they would say Davis and the Digimon Emperor. But season 2 is definitely Davis's show for the first half, for sure. Before Ken even turns, it's like all Davis. I'm like, no, you shouldn't get all these Digi Eggs. Guys, I hype up this game way too much, but we got a new trailer for Memory of Heroes. Turn it up. Forgot to turn the sound up. Season 2 is a great expansion on the universe and lore, but as soon as they introduce DNA Digivolve and Paladramon, it's just a power show. The Gears is season 2. I remember that being a really interesting concept. Also, Black War Greymon is like super OP, and I love him. He's just a super OP emo boy. I was about to say memory boy because I just read Memory of Heroes. Yes, yes, yes. A brand new Memory of Heroes trailer. And this one, I think, gives us the most we've gotten so far about this game. And I kind of love it. So, we're going to watch it because that's what we do on the stream. Just amp up this game over and over again. Boom. Boom. It's got core medals. Core medals. I can't wait for this game to have subtitles. Also, like, we just get to fight the Sonozaki family. And let me just say how freaking excited I am for that. A new Greed. Yeah, he kind of looked like Kind of look like Ua, but like with some upgrades. And we get to fight the Sonozaki family, not just as O or as double. And we get secondary riders. Wait for it. There it is. There it is. We get Birth. Beat that Sonozaki ass. Exactly. And we get Unk. Let's go, boys! Triple rider kick. No Fua? I don't think so. Like I thought Fua and you were gonna pop up. We're gonna pop up at some point too. They just never do. Happy birthday! I love that dude. So, there it was. Get hyped. I'm far more excited. Unk is definitely dying again. Like, yeah, this scene. So, like, he's definitely dying again. And I think it's important to point out, because we did not know until this point. I want to say we did not know. I don't know. I don't read Japanese. I did not know until this point, or I wasn't sure. But, oh, where is it? It's way back here somewhere. There it is. Guys, we are getting, look at that Shotaro right there. We are getting out of suit scenes, which I'm super excited about. Not excited about the facial animations because I feel like they won't be great, but we're getting out of suit scenes. There was also a screenshot I saw somewhere else of, like, you could see Edgy's shirt. So, like, out of suit scenes for him too. Speaking of 01, Figuarts is releasing Realizing Hopper 1 figure, and that's BS. I saw it. And I think, let me see if I could. SHF Realizing Hopper. It comes with Shining Assault, Realizing Hopper. There it is. I think the only so it has some different paint on it. It has this red right here, which I think is the only difference. Only different paint. I don't know if the regular 01 Figuart has this like beaded thing on it right here. And then it comes with a base. I don't think it shows it here. Yeah, this doesn't have it, but it comes with a base. It's like the Realizing Hopper, Shining Assault Hopper, Realizing Hopper. Has it comes with a base that's like the Realizing Hopper symbol, which is like the shiny. Now, see, this is Rising Hopper. Totally clicked on the wrong one. Let's see here. Let's see if he has the. I can't really tell. I don't think he has like the beadedness on him though. Dun, 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 dun. Henshin on the fly, button press combo, meter both. Yeah, you can henshin on the fly. You can change forms on the fly for sure. Fake news final ass 4. Yeah, I don't agree with Realizing Hopper. I think it's so like I have that same not problem with X8, but like at the end of X8 he just straight up goes back to level 1, which I think would have been fine in the final battle for 01 if he just like went back to his base form because he had to. one of the biggest problems I have with Zero One is that it's so technical. It's supposed to be like so technology driven, and there are far too many times in that show where he's like holding a progress key, or like Izu's holding a progress key, and it just changes into something else in their hands. Like no technology needed at all. The power of love and the friendship just boom gives me this new power up. And it works for some shows. For Zero One specifically, because of the basis that they built on, I hate it. I hate that. The suits look great. I just hate the way they get to them. Gameplay as a human form, then henshin. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't know if you could henshin right off the bat. I think they'll probably, especially with Shotaro, be some like detective parts where you're like undercover as a human. I love Zero Two so much. Use the form. Zero Two is in this. So is Metal Rising Hopper. I think Zero Two's in this. I'm not sure. Metal Rising Hopper is for sure. Zero Two, the problem I have with Zero Two is when they got to Zero Two, Izu just prints it out of her head, which like never happened before. But they were like, yeah, sure, she's a 3D printer now. Like just because she merged with Zaya doesn't mean she like becomes a 3D printer. Here's Rising Hopper. Oh, so Rising Hopper does have that beat in. Was I just looking at Rising Hopper instead of realizing Hopper? These are all pictures of Rising Hopper. Maybe I'm insane and don't know the difference between them. I know there's like different paint applications on them. That's it. These make Realizing Hopper, you know, fucking different. Realizing is just shiny. I don't know if the fig art is shinier though. When I saw Realizing Hopper in the show, I was like, man, he got real buff. Then I realized, like, no, I just haven't seen Rising Hopper in forever. Rising Hopper looks buff too. You know who looks buffer though? Shining Assault Hopper. It's one of my favorite things about the 001 suits is like he progressively gets more muscular. Oh no, it's definitely Ultra Instinct for sure. It is like, and the weird part is like, so is 02? Like he does the same thing. It never explains why he needs this form. Zero Two. Probably type in Kamen Rider. Also, I'm gonna get some Darling in the Franxx stuff that Twitch won't allow. Kamen Rider 02. It's such a nice suit too. Like it's a great add-on. And if like this was his final form, I'd be cool with that. If Arc was his final form, I'd be chill with that. Felt so rushed, yeah. It's symbolic. 02 is symbolic. Like it's a good looking form. Also, if you meant him getting buff as symbolic, that's not a symbol. That's just straight beefiness. Beef boy. Like, look, they give him like extra abs. I love it. Shining Assault Hopper is underappreciated. I liked how they got to Shining Assault Hopper though. How they were like, oh, well, we obviously need both of them. There's Metal Boy, who stuck around for a little too long, honestly. A little too long, Metal Boy. So excited for this. We are going to play this all weekend. The first weekend it comes out, I will be streaming it all weekend. And then the Thursday after that, I think it comes out on a Wednesday here. So like you won't get it that Thursday, but the Thursday after that, we'll do the review on YouTube. do the review on YouTube, and hopefully I'll be done with it by then. Later, Hooked on Henshins. Have a good time at work. What's up, Solar? Welcome back. Yeah, hopefully the game's not too long. I don't expect this game to be like super amazing. I mean, like, look, it's got some PS2, PS3 style graphics. Let's be honest, doesn't look the best, which is why I'm like concerned about the out of suit content. So I'm like, there's no way these faces are gonna look good. God, it's so cool. There's no way the faces are gonna look good, but the gameplay is what I'm riding on. I'm digging the mechanics of like maybe the quick changes will be awesome and everything. Anyways, it looks basic, but I'm so starved for a Rider game because I played one in my life that I'm excited for it. Any more Rider games we get is a good thing. The attitude's probably gonna be like dolls. Oh, what's up, Tony? Thanks for the subscribe, man. 2 months in a row. Welcome, my dog. I thought you resubscribed the other day for some reason. I was wrong. Shout out Tony. Supporting the stream. As always. Oh, speaking of supporting the stream, guys, I don't know if you've checked. Let me cancel that. I don't know if you've checked, but we got Akiko in the chat right there with her sandal. You guys voted on it in the Discord. A lot more votes than I thought would get voted for Akiko. Like, I did Akiko, and I think Solar, you were here for that. You were here for that stream. But when I was deciding the emotes of the stream, Akiko was literally an afterthought. I was like, oh, I should throw one of the girls in there. And I was like, Akiko with the sandal would be funny. Blew the other ones out of the water. No, got more votes combined than all the other 4 options. So I threw Akiko in there. The Chancla wins all. Dude, I use Akiko in so many other people's chats now that, like, yeah, you guys picked the right one. But because I wanted him so bad, I changed the tier 3 to Pogedgy because I liked him, and I was like, he's never gonna get voted on, but I wanted him. So I got Pogedgy on tier 3 now. And tier 2 has Happy Coda. Woman with sandal beats the dragon boxer. Dude, like, that's the one I thought everyone was going to go with. I thought Clown Banjo was going to win for sure. But I think Clown Banjo got the 2nd place amount of votes. So I think Clown Banjo will probably be our next emote once we reach 25, I believe it is. 25 subscribers or subscriber points. Which is good because we're doing well right now. We're doing well. There was some other news this week, obviously, in the nerd section of life. I don't know if you guys saw it. I'm not going to turn the audio on it. We'll just watch the video a little bit. Oh, you got Minecraft ones? Those are dope. I feel like those are pretty popular, Minecraft ones. I'm surprised I haven't seen many Among Us ones. But I feel like they would be popular. I just made some Among Us ones. For, well, one of them's Among Us. Dobby. I sent you guys to her stream the other day. But I made some emotes for Dobby. Let me see. Up that. There we go. Oh, the other news is the PS5 UI. We're going to watch that in a second. But I made some for Dobby. I have the Rip Dobby, because she kept dying. People kept killing her. I have the Vote Spicy. You guys can't see. I covered it up. I have the Vote Spicy right here, which is one of her homies who's always sus in her stream. And then I have the Spicy Defeated. And let me just say, Spicy Defeated might be my magnum opus of emotes. Like it's just a little ghost with a gun. And I'm so about it. And then the rest of these are just my emotes. Clown Banjo, I feel like, is definitely coming up next. And then the subscriber badges. Everyone should have the 1 month. 3 month should be coming up soon, I would say. I think I've been partnered for 3 months almost. If not, it feels like a really long time. And then 6 months is Trideron. Join voice chat in Dobby's server, and I always get killed. Yeah. Her server gets nuts. They're like really about Among Us. I love those guys. They're cool. I found her through somebody else's Discord. You know, like the going live things. I search so much for one of those somebody posting and going live that actually has like a watchable stream, if that makes sense, or like a really good production stream. And I clicked on Dobby's and like instantly loved the overlay. So I was like, oh, I'll stick out here. And she was really cool. And that's how we became friends. But yeah, the PS5 UI. If you don't know, I've been trying to win an Xbox One X from Taco Bell recently. And then they just announced that like, oh, PS5s, they're giving out PS5s at Burger King. And I'm like, well, definitely not going to Burger King. So I will definitely have to eventually buy the PS5. Because I don't think the slight off chance that I might win, like 1 in a billion chance that I'll win a PS5, is still not worth going to Burger King. But they have these like cards that I like. Like, I think this is a cool idea. It probably won't be used. Like 90% of the PS4 features that they just drop and never talk about, but leave on your damn homepage. But I'm excited about it. Like, I like this, the progress bar of your... I hope it's progress for trophies, too. I hope they have that. But they were like, yeah, tasks for the level and level progress, too. Damn. What's up, Fatigue? Are you saying damn to the Burger King thing? Because I will die on that hill. Burger King is not good, guys. We used to have Burger King a lot when I was little. And, I don't know if you guys know, Burger King was the first place with the chicken sandwich as they advertise. Burger King's chicken sandwich is just this brown football. Like, it's way too cooked. And like, and my mom will still go to Burger King and order it all the time. She loves that chicken sandwich. I'm like, Mom, this is garbage and you should not have it. Yeah. Have you never seen a Burger King chicken sandwich? I don't know if they have Burger Kings where you're at. Burger King. I think it's a chicken club. Chicken sandwich. Yeah, it's this thing. This thing right here. And let me just say, every picture of it probably looks far better than it actually looks. This is what it actually looks like. And it's not great. Keep opening this stuff, but I don't know if you guys can actually see it. There we go. Put it right there. Burger King near me and it got shut down and rebuilt into McDonald's. See? That's what we call natural selection, guys. We do, but I always buy the cheeseburgers. Yeah, no, this is what Burger King was like popular for in my childhood. Was this abomination? I love that. Like, look at the difference between these pictures right now. Look at these and any picture on the left-hand side. Advertised, actual. Like, this is what Burger King was famous for. They pushed so hard that they were the first people with a chicken sandwich. And like, ugh, look at that mayo. I'm not a big mayo guy. I actually hate mayo. When I say I'm not a big mayo guy, I mean the smallest mayo guy. Definitely bad high school lunch level. Exactly. Photoshoppers? No, you know what they do? I learned this like product photography stuff, half of the stuff you see in product photography isn't real food. Like when they take pictures of like ice cream and stuff, that's not real ice cream. It's usually like some mix of some other stuff. Like look at that. Super appetizing, super plump. Everything's small. Super plump, super appetizing. And then this thing flops out at you. It's just like bleh. Wax could be one of them. I don't remember what they're made of specifically, but I know a lot of food product photography is not the food that it is. I don't even know what I would search to find it. Ice cream product photography. Like this stuff, not real ice cream. Styling ice cream food photography. Could you imagine? Like ice cream I get. Because like, could you imagine taking photos of ice cream? And like you have to have your lights on. It has to be a good setup. You have to just move everything around so it's right until you get the perfect shot. And then by the time you do that, the ice cream is melted. It's gone. Especially under the lights. Because lights are hot, guys. Which is why I bought the new lights. If you can't tell. You probably can't tell. Hopefully you can't tell. Hey, Fatigue! Thanks for the resubscribe, man. 2 months in a row. I feel like I should start doing something for subscribers. Like when somebody subscribes, we should definitely have something. I just need to figure out what it is. I'm debating like some kind of cosplay thing. I think that would be cool. Like, hey, if you subscribe, I'll wear this hat, this mask. Speaking of masks, shout out to my fiance for not letting me buy a 02 mask because it's $270. It is expensive, babe, but it's worth it. I know you're probably not watching right now, which is why I'm going to drag you. Oh, there was also a it was a 02 mask or a build hazard mask, which is like, I don't know how many of you have seen build hazard. I know there's some people in here who aren't all in on Toku, like my nerdy ass. Build hazard level. This is what the hazard mask looks like. I think I should treat myself too, but I also don't currently have a job, so treating myself might not be in the books. This is the build hazard mask. $270 up for pre-order right now. And I think this thing would look dope as hell. And I try to be like, babe, for my stream, think about it. I'll just set it in the background somewhere. I have literally no place to set it. Like everything you see behind me is like 5 feet behind me. Besides my little turtle children, tortoise children, they're right there. And like, so like, we have display cases over by our TV, and I'm like, think about them in the display case. But then I look at it. The problem is it has these two big ass ears on the back of it. And this will never fit in our display case. One, I don't even think a build will fit in our display case because of like these. I think they protrude out too far. But the ears in the back definitely seal it. It's way too big. Wish I could buy masks in Japan while I have the chance. I don't know if they sell masks in Japan. This is a that cosplay site I was showing you guys last time. It's not like a premium Bandai thing. This cosplay site just runs stuff. I would love the sparkling form helmet too, because I love that the rabbit has eyes and a mouth. They had a Q Ranger and I think build mask. That's dope. The shop by my house. First of all, the shop by my house right now is like a. Remember I was telling you guys about the Toku shop by my house. They have completely converted into this Bandai hobby pop-up shop. And I want to go. Just opened yesterday. And I want to go. Because I was looking at online at the pictures on their website or on their Facebook, and it looks sick. And they have a bunch of Figure-Rise Rider stuff, which I think I want a double one. I'm not sure. Tradition in Japan during Christmas to get masks, because that's a sick tradition. But this place usually has plastic masks. I don't know if you've seen them. If you watch Let's Talk Toku, Squall usually has them on his background. All those masks are stuff that the shop by my house sells. All those little plastic ones with the string on the back. Boop. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go to this pop-up shop. And I don't know if they'll let me do a video on it. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to talk to Bluefin and see what's up. But when I say talk to Bluefin, I mean send an email that probably won't be responded to. We're missing stuff. We're missing stuff. Look at, you can like share your screen with people, which at first I was like, man, that's a weird idea that like no one will use. And then it hit me. Like, I'm a streamer. I would definitely use this. I really want to, and I don't know if it's just a PS5 thing or if you can do it on PS4, but I think it would be cool to like race people at stuff and like put bets on it to like race a boss battle or something. I think that would be sick. Thank you for the Hydrate Solar. I got this big cup. I'm almost done with it. Almost done with it. But I think that would be a cool way I could use this when I get the PS5. Or if it runs on PS4, we can do it on that too. Fun fact, Memory of Heroes, they announced earlier, I think when they put out that trailer, that it also is going to work day one on PS5. So if you buy Memory of Heroes on PS4, you have Memory of Heroes on PS5, which is great. Always something that I love that they're doing right now. They don't need to do it, for sure. Back in the day, you got a PS1, you opened up a PS... Oh, I guess that PS2 had backwards compatibility. You had an SNES, you had an N64. There was no backwards compatibility there. But we are in a new era now. A new era of backwards compatibility. And Xbox and PlayStation killing it on the backwards compatibility. Both systems, I think, are set up to be absolutely huge. Like, the name of the game for this next generation coming is convenience. So anything to get the players in the game is what they're doing. Like, quick resume and everything is just bam, bam. You press something, bam, bam, open just like that. They have the cheaper consoles, the discless for the PlayStation 5, which I'll probably be getting because I buy all my stuff digital now anyways, especially with the pandemic going on. All my stuff is digital. The only thing that's going to bum me out is Black Friday sales won't be the same with it because I can't go into Walmart and get like a $20 game on Black Friday sales. And I can't buy used games from GameStop. But with how little I do that, and I say that full knowing that a few streams ago we were talking about that one Mech City Brawler game that's like $30 on the PlayStation Store right now, but when you go to GameStop it's $4. I just gotta avoid stuff like that. So in the long run, it's probably the worst idea to get the discless one, which is that one right there, because it's like $100 less. But I think in the long run, you'll probably end up spending that $100 in games you would have bought for way cheaper, either used or somewhere else. Black Friday will be insane online. Yeah, I'm really interested to see. And they probably, like, the announcements should probably start rolling out pretty soon. I'm really interested to see how Black Friday is going to go this year. How many how many deals people are going to have, how late stores are going to open. Because at this point, last year, Black Friday has become like a 2-day event, if not a 3-day event or a 4-day event for the whole weekend, where they like start on Wednesday night, go all the way to Sunday. Very interested to see how many stores do that this year. Very, very interested. But a lot of places are open now, like full stop. So what if they change? I wonder how, if they changed. Wait, hold on. I totally read that wrong. I wonder how, if they changed how much digital content consumes your memory versus buying a hard copy. That's the only reason I buy hard copies, honestly. With the PlayStation, so like this is what changed my mind on it. Because with my current PS4, I bought Warzone physically. I have the disc of Warzone. Not even Warzone. Modern Warfare. I have the Modern Warfare disc. Modern Warfare is the biggest game ever. Like, it's insane. I uninstalled it because so many, like, it takes up so much space that I can literally have like 4 games in the place of it. I downloaded Jackbox yesterday with no problem, or on Thursday with no problem, because I deleted Warzone and Modern Warfare completely. And every update is huge on it. So after I saw that, I was like, why don't I just buy them digitally? Like, there's no point to just have physical games sitting around. Digital games, at least, if I uninstall it, like, I can just sit here and reinstall it real quick. Whereas a physical game, I have to drag it over. That was the other thing, is installing. Installing killed physical games for me. Because that was the whole thing. That was the reason I bought physical games. Like, PS3 360 era. Because it was just better. Like, you didn't have to sit there and wait an hour after you bought a game to play it. You brought home a game from Walmart, you got super excited, you put it in, and you played. But now you have to install it as soon as you put it in. So it's like, there's not really a difference between digital and physical. Besides price. If I'm going to buy a used game, like, that's the best. But if I'm just sitting at home like this, and I'm like, oh, this game's coming out, I'm going to buy it day one. I can preload it with digital. Why not? I don't have to go anywhere. Great. I say that as a person fully knowing that the first game I stayed out for, like a midnight thing, was Halo 3. And we went out to Halo 3, camped out, me, my friend, my best friend Ralph from high school, and my mom. And my mom was like hadn't like looked at us like, these nerds. She had no idea what we were doing. She just came and hung out outside of GameStop in like 60-degree weather. I was like, yeah, this is what we're going to do tonight. And it was a blast. And we came home, we put it in, and we played for 4 hours, till like 5 in the morning. That's like, that to me is like the reason to go get physical games, especially at midnight releases. And now it's like, if I went and got a physical game at midnight, brought it home, probably take me 40 minutes to just get through the line and everything, bring it home, put it in my PlayStation, and then hit install for another hour before I can play. I'm almost like this close, almost turned off to physical games full stop at this point. If they lower the price, and I get why they don't, because like there's no middleman, so you don't have to pay them, but I get why they don't, because if they lowered it to, if I can go get a brand new game on the PlayStation Store for, well, I guess they're $70 now, huh? All the new releases are $70. But if I can go get a new game on the PlayStation Store for, let's say 60, or let's say $55, because they don't have to print it out, they don't have to ship it, send it to a middleman. There's all kind of these costs cut. But when I go to Walmart, it's gonna be $70. Like, no one would go buy physical games at all. So like, I get why they can't do it, because they don't want to just destroy their retail side of things. It's gotten to be a laziness thing. My disc games are played way less. Oh no, me too. Like, even the games I own on disc. I'm too lazy to walk 6 feet over there to grab them to come over here and put it in. Whereas, like, I could just quick switch between all my digital games. If I wanted to re-download a digital game, it's right there in my library. And when I say 6 feet away, literally 6 feet away are all my physical games on a shelf. And I switched them so little. I'm pretty sure, I don't even know what's on my PlayStation, but I'm pretty sure it's been there for months. Whatever games is in there. Trying to find Climax Scramble on PC. I don't know if it is on PC. $70. I remember when $30 could get you a good amount of games. Yeah, $70 now is the new price for the next generation. At least for the PlayStation Studios ones. I think they said like 70, 40, and 20 are like their pricing scales, depending on how the game is. Like Miles Morales, I think, is 40 for the game. That's not the Ultimate Edition. I remember games were like $100 at one point. Back in like N64 days. Also, back in N64 days, games were priced all over the place. All over the place. Let's see. Google N60. I don't know why I typed in Google. That's stupid. N64 game prices. See if we can find like a Kmart. There we go. See, I say they were all over the place, and then it instantly like shits on what I say. Everything's so small. 52, 42, 47. PlayStation? Just know that games were all over the place back in the day. You may not be seeing it here, but I guarantee it. iPhone still corrupted future generations. Yeah, that new iPhone is something else. And I'm saying that as someone who literally bought the last iPhone on day one just because I needed a new phone. And like the new iPhone was coming out. I was like, oh, wait 2 weeks, sure. $19.99 for the memory card. That's the other thing. Peripherals nowadays, totally obsolete. You don't need any of them. Not really. Back in the day, you needed a memory card. Remember when I was younger, I got a good report card. My mom would take me to the mall and let me get $20 worth of games for my Xbox. I ended up with like 3 or 5 games each time. That's the genius of GameStop bargain bins, my dude. GameStop bargain bins back in the day, killing the game. Because used games used to be like, there was no games as a service on the OG Xbox. You used to beat Halo 1, and then you took it in. If you didn't like have any friends to play with, couch co-op, you took it into GameStop and traded it in for a used game. Or you traded it in, got a little bit of money, somebody got a used game out of it. Boom, instantly. Nowadays, people are hanging on to games for years, like Destiny and stuff. Because obviously, I mean, Destiny's free to play now, which is a bad example. But people are hanging on to games for years because like constant updates, a lot of games as a service and stuff. I don't think my country has a GameStop. What does your country have? We used to have EB Games before GameStop. I think there are still some EB Games, but before GameStop, it was. I can that next it. It's called Funko Land. And anyone that remembers Funko Land is a real OG. That was GameStop. Look at little Crash Bandicoot. You see him? Am I covering him? No, I'm not covering him. He's right there. Little Crash Bandicoot right there. Just hanging out. Funko Land. Bring home the fun. We used to go to Funko Land. I guess there's still Funko Lands. Look, there's an Xbox One in the window right there. Huh. I don't know any of these places besides Funko Land. I think I've heard of Babbage's before, but I've never been to one. I'm old as hell and I don't remember Funkoland. It might have just been the Funkoland in my area became a GameStop. Because, like I said, this one has an Xbox One in the window, so there's definitely a Funkoland somewhere. 250 stores now open. Stores in your state: California, Connecticut, Delaware. Yeah, Funkoland was everywhere. The company behind used video games. These pictures are tiny. There we go. Here's a good size one. Yeah, Funkoland was just GameStop. And then it literally became GameStop. It's been a while since I went to the mall. I just look at some SHF or Kamen Rider toys that I can't buy. Dude, at least you have that at your mall. We don't have those. If I go to a mall with Pokemon Stadium was $65 when it came out. Like, shout out to my grandparents for like being willing to pay $65 for this game that they knew I was just gonna run into the ground anyways, that I wasn't gonna take care of. Look at this. Game Boy Colors, $80. Pokemon Yellow, which was my first Pokemon game, $30. N64, $100. Hell yes. I love that the game was $30 less than the console. Do you imagine? I mean, I didn't have to like deal with money at this time. I had no idea what money was at this time. I thought, hey, I got $20 for Christmas. Let's go get a friggin' trampoline. But I would be looking at this as an adult at the time and like, why the hell would I ever pay for this? Why? Reserve your copy of Funko Latte. Reserves, pre-orders used to be a big thing too. First main Pokemon game I played is Ruby. I think it was out by the time Ruby came out. Yeah. Well, maybe I played Crystal a little bit because my little brothers had it. I used to have a Pokemon Game Boy Advanced. Game Boy Advanced Pokemon. No. This one. I used to have this one. This sweet Pikachu and Pichu Game Boy Advanced. It was sick. The problem with it was that the Game Boy Advance SP came out really close to it. So, like, I got this for Christmas, and I was super stoked. And then a few months later, my brothers got this, and it had, like, a backlight and everything. And my Game Boy Advance was instantly obsolete. Instantly. Nobody gave a damn about the Game Boy Advance once the SP came out. Because it had a backlight. Like, I had a worm light coming out of my Game Boy Advance. If you don't know what a worm light is, that shit looked like this. Because it didn't have a backlight on it, so you were just playing on this, like, paper screen. This is what I... That was stupid. This is what I had. It was literally just a light that sucks your battery dry so that you can see what you're playing. That's all it did. Pichu is my homie. I always have him on my team for my second run at the Elite Four. Shout out to you for a Pichu, dog. I instantly would evolve, like I would catch Pikachu in Johto, instantly evolve him to Raichu. I loved Raichu. Hey, I had this Dragon Ball Z game. But yeah, this is the worm light I had coming out of it. SP was so lit, all my friends had one. So many memories. Yeah, all my friends had one too. I had this. Which it was like a dope console. It still played all the same games and everything. You just didn't have the backlight, so the colors didn't pop as much. I had a worm light in the Game Boy Color as well. This is like, we would be driving home from stuff, and I would just have my worm light plugged into the back. Before the worm light, you literally, if you wanted to play at night when your parents were driving, you would have to wait for the street lights to come over. Like, street light comes over, make some moves real quick. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, wait. Next street light. Blah, 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 blah. Wait. Bitter a little bit. Bitter because everyone, like, I don't know how the Game Boy Advance SP got so popular as it did, because everyone had that thing within like a week. And I was like, had this, and my parents were like, no, you have a Game Boy Advance. You don't need this. Like, my mom was smart enough to do a little bit of research, and she's like, this isn't a new thing. It just plays the same things as this did. I was like, yeah, Mom, but it has like a light and better battery life. She did not care. So if we were playing at night with my friends or my little brothers, and I wanted to trade with them, I would have to remove my worm light, put in my link cable, There was no such thing as Wi-Fi. You had a link cable. Wise word from Jaden Animators. We used to have good stuff, but so trash. Yep. Very true. Put in a link cable, because this is how you traded Pokemon back in the day. And this is like a fancy one. This has more ports. I don't know how long. I don't know if Game Boy or the Pokemon games still do it, but they would show your Pokemon move through the link cable back in the day. But then you lost your light because it plugged into the same port. I would hunt a bunch of Pikachus so I could get it. Volt Tackle as soon as it hatches. Make it an OP Pichu. That's sick. Once they introduced I almost said mating. Breeding into the Pokemon games, whole new level. Like, Johto just improved on the original game so well. And then you would breed everything with a Ditto, and you're like set. You're like, yeah, I have this Ditto, so obviously I can get every Pokemon now. Good times with my link cable. Yes. Oh, it's a pin. I was like, is it gold-plated Pokemon Gold? I realize every time I go on the sites and talk to people, I was in the majority. I was in the super minority. Apparently gold isn't a popular one. Silver is the popular one. I had gold. Maybe it's because they showed Ho-Oh once in the show at the beginning and never showed him again, and Lugia got his own damn movie. Which is a sick movie. Pokemon 2000 rules. Remember the link cable? Yep. Good times, my dudes. Look at that. Look at that. OG Game Boy, Game Boy Color. Also an insane jump in technology. We went from black and white, or really not even black and white. I'm colorblind, and I was like, this shit is green. I could tell this is green. It was like you hold up a piece of paper. To a light. Put a light behind it and then draw on that piece of paper. That's what the original Game Boy screen looked like. And then the Game Boy Color came out and it was in color. And you were like, we just went 500 years into the future. What is this insane? Like, somebody must have caught Evangelion and made this new Game Boy with it. It was a big jump for my little brain back in the day. Lugia has a better design, in my opinion. Oh, no, for sure. Lugia has a great design compared to Ho-Oh. But they just never used Ho-Oh. I think when a child went in the store and saw the choices, they were like, well, I know who this Pokemon is. Screw this rainbow bird. Look at it. See? You went into the little room when you had a link cable. It would let you into this little room. You went in without a link cable. Nobody was in that room. But you went in, your homie was there, looked exactly like you, and it was like the coolest shit ever. Even though your homie was like 3 feet away from you because the link cable wasn't very long. Kids back then, what is this, witchcraft? Exactly. And like, apparently you could use the link cable for all kinds of games. I had no idea. I literally only used it for Pokemon because there were Pokemon you could only get by trading, which is still a thing, I think. But like, I love Golem. Golem is one of my favorite Pokemon. Like, always made my brother trade with me instantly. Always was like, hey, we need to do, I got my Graveler. We need to do this now. I would do it the wrong way and I would not level up my Pokemon to a certain point. But also, we didn't have internet back in the day. You know what we had? We had the Pokemon guidebook, guys. Actually, I legit had this official handbook with the 151. We had these things. $41 used. I wonder how much new it was. But literally, like, you'd go in, buy your game, and then you'd buy this big ass magazine too to figure out where to go. Alakazam OP Pokemon back in the day. That's why I traded. Oh, for sure. Yeah. If you got an Alakazam back in the day, like, that means you went through the hassle to catch an Abra, which is already like an annoying feat in and of itself. And then you train that Abra up, which sometimes Abra just had teleport. Didn't always have tackle. But even if you had an Abra just with tackle, like, not a good Pokemon. You had to train it up to its next level. You had to train your Abra up to Kadabra, and then find someone to trade with. And if you didn't have a brother like me, like, you didn't have someone right in the bed next to you to be like, hey, trade. I got this Pokemon, I got to trade. I couldn't imagine waiting to be like, oh, I'm gonna see John, or I'm gonna see Bob in 2 days, and then we can trade our Pokemon. I'd be so angry. Especially if you needed that next Pokemon to beat someone. Hawks, bro. I'll give you a level 100 Golem for your Articuno Hawk. Okay. Yeah. And the funny part is, it was never like he caught a Graveler and trained it up. It was always like me caught a Graveler. Hey, what's up, Fanjecture? How's it going, dude? It was always like I caught a Graveler, traded it to him, and then made him trade me back. It was never like we already knew what we were trading going in. It was never like, oh, I have this. Would you want this? It's not how we did it back in the day. But you had to buy the official strategy guide to know where you were going for some things. And like, I say I'm envious now, but like I use it too. The internet. But back in the day, didn't have that. Mom was on the phone sometimes. So I couldn't just go on. Good morning. How you doing this morning? This is literally just a stream where we just talk about anything. Right now we're talking about link cables. Because link cables were the bane of my existence. As a child. As a young man. All these are sweet link cables too. I had like a super basic ass like 1-to-1. This one. I had this one right here. That was my link cable. And it was like 3 feet long. Yeah, a lot of like I couldn't imagine having a 4-way link cable. I don't even know what you would use it for. And then if you had Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Stadium 2 actually. Actually, I think it came with one. Pokemon Stadium Game Boy. Not Game Boy emulator. You get these things, the transfer packs. Which is another thing I'm pretty sure everyone only used for Pokemon. Because Why would you use it for any other Nintendo 64 game? Put your transfer pack in, transfer your Pokemon, and that was it. Yeah, good times for this. There was also a Game Boy player for the SNES. I don't remember what it was called. Game Boy SNES adapter. Yeah, here we go. The Super Game Boy. The Super Game Boy was awesome because it would still have there's no pictures of it. It would still have, like, your Game Boy screen was still small, but it wouldn't really upscale it. It would do this. It would do this to it, where it like puts this around it. And this is the Pokemon Stadium one. This is the transfer pack, but it would like, okay, this is better. It would do this. It would put stuff around it instead of just making the game bigger. Like, it's not like it was HD and had extended sides. It was both square. Instead of just making the game as big as possible. Do you remember the cloning glitch during trade? Yep. Once we figured out the Missingo, I call him Missingo, his missing number. Once we figured out that glitch where you could clone like rare candies and master balls and stuff, it was over. It was over. You had every Pokemon level 100 instantly. Boom, boom, boom. But we also had back in the day, I'm just pulling out stuff for my Game Boy. Back in the day, we had a Game Shark. And the Game Shark for the Game Boy had this one. Had this little thing on top, little button. Basically, you plug this into the Game Boy, and then you plug your Game Boy game upside down into it. So it was like, here, there's the picture. It's hanging out like that. And what you would do is, when the game started, you would input codes. And this you would have to go online for. So we would print out the Pokemon Game Shark codes. There was a code for every single Pokemon. So you would print out pages and pages of these, because like the internet wasn't set up this nicely. Websites didn't look like this. Play Pokemon Insurgence. I recommend you play it. Fun game. I have not played it. What's Insurgence on? So you type in like 01, and then the XX would be one of these. 1D for Butterfree, or 7D for Butterfree, 1C for Blastoise. And then you type in D8CF, and you would go. And the Game Shark, I'm looking for a picture of like the interface. Oh, not what I wanted. I think this is the later interface. Game Genie. Game Genie is kind of the same thing. I specifically had that gray Game Shark up there. Where'd it go? Let's do this one. So it kind of looked like this, and it would have all the codes and everything. Problem with the OG Game Shark is it didn't say Articuno like this. It didn't tell you what codes you were typing in, or it didn't even tell you if those codes worked. It just had a place to put in codes and break the game. But you would do this. Like, when you put in a code like this, if you put in one of these codes, every Pokemon that popped up would be that Pokemon. So you would always run into a Charizard if you put in the B4. You could pick your own starting Pokemon for the other codes. Buy Master Balls at the Pokemart. Have infinite Safari Zone balls. Have infinite Safari Zone time. Have infinite Casino coin. Get Mew anywhere. Like these. Yeah. There were pages of this that you would just print out. And then you have like by your desk whenever you played. Because you didn't have like access to the internet like this. Like, internet cost money at the time. It still costs money. But like at the time, it was like almost as much as you were on the internet. That's how much money it cost. Game Shark Pro. Nope. Didn't have Game Shark Pro. If I had Game Shark Pro and you could just pick which games you wanted to play like that, or you wanted to do, it'd be way easier. But it was literally just like you booted it up and it was literally just a screen with numbers on it and like a place to put numbers. And it was like the most basic thing. Dark game where you have to beat multiple colts with Pokemon with different types called deltas. Example, Delta Ralts is an electric ice type. Huh. Pokemon Insurgents. Let's see. Pokemon Insurgents. Oh, is it like it's a ROM? That's pretty cool. Think about playing some ROMs on stream, but I don't know what you guys would want to see. I don't know which ROMs you guys would like to watch. Oh, that muck has a Bellsprout in it. So I totally skipped past this Venusaur without realizing it was a crystal on it. This is pretty cool. Low-key reminds me of GTA San Andreas, printing the cheat codes so you could have all the weapons that spawn at W. Yep. Or you would like do everything you can and then lower your stars. Yeah, GTA codes back in the day were insane too. I mean, they're still insane. That's one thing I love about GTA, is that it keeps that in it. Yeah, entering cheat code. There was another one. Spider-Man PS1. Oops. PS1 cheat. Spider-Man PS1 had like its own screen for cheat codes, so you didn't have to like. It was nothing sneaky. It was literally an option where you'd enter cheat codes to get like unlimited webbing or all the costumes or anything. And I remember it took me years to like. I'm so dumb. It took me years to figure this out. But the cheat code for Spider-Man PS1 to get everything, to unlock everything right from the start, was eel space gnats. And I was like, that's such a weird, like somebody was like, eel space gnats, eel gnats. That's what our cheat code is. For years, I was like, man, people are weird. Eel gnats is what somebody came up with our cheat code. And I did not realize until years later that I was the dumb one. The passcode was Stan Lee's name spelled backwards. I was so dumb. Eel gnats. People were geniuses. That was the password. We could play creepypasta games for Spooky Month. What are they? We're gonna do another. I always say it, but we're gonna do another like You Scare Me stream, guys. It'll be the last Thursday of the month. I believe it's the 29th. Open my calendar, it takes forever. 29th is the last Thursday stream of the month. We're gonna do a Scare Me stream on that. Even though that's the stream where Memory of Heroes comes out. I'll probably stream Memory of Heroes right after that. But yeah, we're gonna do another Scare Me stream because you guys liked it so much. And then this Thursday, I'll post a video up when I record it. But this Thursday we're gonna do pumpkin carving. So if you guys want to carve a pumpkin with us, you can post yours in the Discord and I'll show it off during the stream. Because me and Bree are gonna carve pumpkins on Thursday, and I'm super excited about it. It's been a while since I've carved pumpkins. Let's see, what are the other ones? What are the other Spider-Man cheat codes? Cheat CC. Cheat Code Central was awesome. See, like Excelsior I got. I understood that. But like Rust Crust? No idea. Strudel? I was just like, sure, Strudel gets infinite webbing. All 6 CC comic books. Watch them, you get all the movies. To me, most of the stuff was just random. But I never needed half of this stuff because like these costumes and everything, all this stuff just came out with Eel Space Gnats. Unlock all the secrets in the game. You got all the costumes right off the bat. You didn't get unlimited webbing, which sometimes you needed. Another spooky stream skip. Yeah, a lot of people liked it. Got some good clips out of it. So another spooky stream for sure. Not this Thursday. This Thursday is going to be a very wholesome couple cars pumpkins together stream. Probably fights during it. We'll see. But I still don't know what I want to. I still don't know what pumpkin like design I want. Sweet pumpkin designs, dessert designs, sweet pumpkin designs. Oh, Boo Ghost is a good one. Maybe I'll do a Boo Ghost. Not skilled like this at all. That's insane. Like, this is gonna be not even like this. This is way too skilled for me. I want you guys to know that this is literally gonna be me with like a steak knife carving this pumpkin. Or slightly bigger than a steak knife. There's not gonna be a Hogwarts masterpiece going on like this. That's insane. Or even a SpongeBob. I don't even know how to do this. Like, where people like carve out pumpkins but not all the way. That's stupid skill. Remember in the Spider-Man movie video game, there was a cheat to be able to play as the Green Goblin. Yeah, we rented that game from Blockbuster a bunch of times. And I remember playing as the Green Goblin. I'm like, this is awesome. It was the coolest thing. Like, I had to play as the bad guy? What do you mean? Oh, this one's cute. I like pumpkin drawing. That's cool. Like to paint a pumpkin? Straight up paint Nemo on it? I wonder if there's... On the off chance, let's see. Tokusatsu. Pumpkin. Probably just gonna pull up the pumpkin wrapper. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. Nobody's carving Toku pumpkins? Maybe. Oh, here we go. There's a Kiva one. Maybe we'll try. I don't know what I would try, but maybe I'll try. Possible. Somebody fell. I heard a big bang. I like that I typed in Tokusatsu pumpkins and it's literally like the most basic pumpkins on earth. Oh, maybe I should just do... I should just do Rider 1's face. Pumpkin carving? Yes, no? Maybe I'll just do pumpkin wrapper and turn the pumpkin upside down. Easy. Done. Just like that. Sounds like a gap to fill. Try Ghost's helmet. Just carve the eyes out and bottom. Ghost's helmet would probably be easy. I don't think I could do the horn justice on Ghost's helmet though. Bree, I'm gonna be honest. Bree, super basic. Probably gonna do Jack Skellington. Probably gonna knock it out of the park and do way better than I would ever do on Jack Skellington. But probably gonna do Jack Skellington. I do not doubt it at all. Maybe I'll do a Digimon. Digimon pumpkin carving. Aw, maybe I'll just paint a pumpkin. It seems way easier. Digimon. Not Digimon. These are Digimon. I like that everyone was just like, let's do the in training Digimons. Because they're the same shape as pumpkins. This one's dope. A Haunter. Ugh. Sick. feel like there's probably a lot of Pokemon pumpkins. Yep. If you needed to know the difference in popularity between Pokemon and Digimon, there it is right in front of you. Talk about Agumon. Agumon would be dope. I feel like Agumon might be a little too advanced. Sick Umbreon. See, like this Gengar probably be able to do that, right? There's a bunch of templates too. Sick. This Gengar's looking pretty good. This Pikachu looks pretty advanced. Maybe a little too advanced. Like, you literally just print out this Gengar, put it on there. Go to town, right? And look up Kamen Rider pumpkin carvings. Maybe maybe just Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider. What? Dude, that looks so sick. It's not even carved. It's that like half hollowed out thing. There's a ghost one. They just painted it on. Oh, a Lord Zed one. That one's sick. Just a power coin. Sounds pretty cool. This one right here is probably the coolest pumpkin I've seen so far. Like, there's a Deku inside of an All Might. About to send that drive one on discard. It's a good pumpkin. I'm with these people. Pumpkin painting is the way to go. This is a sweet Decade one. The Decade one is probably pretty easy to make. Yeah, pumpkin painting seems way easier. I say that as someone who sucks at painting. That one's a Rising Hopper one. That one's cool. That one can't be that hard if you have a template. I would never freehand it. Probably easier with a template. We'll see. Show up Thursday to figure out what we carve. Woody one. Back in the day, my aunt used to be all about like printing out these Disney templates and carving Disney pumpkins. All about it. My Hero one is so clean. Yeah, it was. Sick. People are artists. People are artists. Not me. I'm not people. But other people, artists. Without a doubt. Alright, guys. Look at the sun's out now. You can see. I like the sun blended with the blue light coming out of the background right there. Or even on this side. The blue light shining through with the sun coming through the window. Very cool. But I think that's where we're going to end here. Thanks for hanging out. You guys hung out for a while. Not going to rate anybody today. I don't even think anybody I follow is on. So we will just end the stream here. What if Hawk carved Drive's logo? I thought about carving my logo. That's an idea. Drive logo, I don't think I would like how it looks with because the R is separate from everything. I don't know if I'd like how it looks connecting the R to something, because you'd have to connect it. This is the end. I have to go feed the tortoises. I keep calling them turtles. They're tortoises. They're desert tortoises. Right there. They've been mad at me this whole time. They've been scratching. I don't know if you could hear them. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. Come hang out on Tuesday, Toku Tuesday nights. Y'all know it. Y'all love it. And then Thursday is going to be, like I said, community stream. And we are going to carve pumpkins together and hang out. It's basically going to be a big Halloween party. We can't have the Halloween party the last Thursday of the month because Bree is going to, that next day is basically her bachelorette party, and her best friend is flying into town, so she won't be here that night, and I wanted to include her in the festivities. So our big Halloween party is going to be this Thursday on the community stream. Show up, hang out. Even if you don't have a pumpkin to carve, it's fine. Just hang out. It'll be fun. We'll figure out some other type of games and stuff to play. But yeah, thanks for showing up, guys. If you haven't checked it out yet, on the YouTube, I posted a video that I'm actually really proud of this week. Except for one thing, don't pay attention to the words at the bottom because I cut them off like an idiot. But I actually posted a video I'm really proud of this week. Go check out the Digimon Last Evolution Kizuna review that I put up. Even if you haven't seen it, the first part of it's all spoiler free. So after that, you can just click off of it. That's fine. I still get the view. Hang out. Thank you for subscribing, everyone. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't followed, there's the links down below. The Discord's down below as well. And as always, guys, I appreciate you so much for watching and hang out with me on this random Saturday morning. You guys rule. Thanks. I'll see you next time.